All right, in this video, we're gonna go through a quick version of seated internal rotation, PAILs and rails for the hip. So we're going to set up on our chair. We're gonna scoot to kind of the edge of the chair, and I want you to use a chair height that is safe for your hips and will not cause any pinching. So by that I mean, if we get set up on the edge of the chair and we go to dive our leg in, if we dive in and the hip pinches, then we probably need to raise our chair, or we might need to maybe extend our leg out. Maybe we need to flex the knee more and bring it in. We just need to adjust our position and try to make it clean. Hip pinchy stuff is never okay when we're doing this. So we're at the edge of our chair, gonna sit up tall. We're gonna take our hands on the outside of our leg and we're gonna push in until we feel a stretch come through the outside of the hip. We're going to sit here for 2 minutes. We're gonna breathe deeply into the stretch and try to relax and let that tissue open up. From here, we're going to push our hands into our knee and our knee into our hands, equal forces. So we're gonna start lightly, but first, sniff in some air, brace your core, and then you'll start that push. 10% effort to start, ramping to 20, to 30, to 40, to 50%, up to your safest, greatest effort. Once you peak, you're gonna hold it for about 10 seconds if you can. Now, once you get to that point, you're going to immediately switch your hands to the inside, and now you're going to be driving your knee into your hands. Again, equal forces. As the knee drives in, the hands drive against, so there's no movement at all, but you're working pretty hard. And on the inside contraction, or this rails contraction, you're going to ramp up much faster. So you should go from about 10% to all out within just a few seconds. And you're going to maximize that with everything you got. Core should be crazy strong. Make sure you don't fall over and collapse as you do this. Stay tall as best you can. And as soon as you finish with your max out of your rails going in, you relax, take a breath in, breath out, and we should be able to open up some workspace. And then we would proceed with the process again. We will hold for another 1 to 2 minutes for a stretch. Our PAILs contraction is equal force of hands going into knee and knee going into hands this way. Start light, ramp up. Immediately switch to our rails contraction. Equal forces into the knee and into the hands. Start light and quickly ramp up. And then we fall back to our stretch. And ideally you'll do anywhere between 2 and 3 rounds, roughly 1 to 3 rounds. Let me know how that goes. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And use this to open up that hip and create better workspace and snap proof yourself. Thanks for watching, guys.